how do you not date? I mean, you have so much popularity. You have like,
I date.
yeah.
Yeah, I date. I go on dates, but after I go on a date, I get discouraged because it's like I just wasted time. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a night, and it's like, because for me, bro, I'm not gonna date like just to like. I gotta know like, okay, cool. She might be the wife. She might be the mother of my kids. Like, I'm not trying to just get to know a girl just to get to know them. Like, for what?
I ain't gonna lie to you. A man with this mindset is bound to marry a woman who is for the streets, because the reality is this: regardless of who you comes across, all that woman is seeing is your success. All she's seeing is the money and the resources, regardless of how hard you try to let her just see you as a human and not what you got. It's damn near impossible. So a man like this, he feels like dating with intent to marry is the right thing to do. And look, nothing is wrong with that. But the problem is, women are great actors. Once a woman understands, okay, he's looking for a wife and I'm trying to be saved. So let me pretend to be a wife. Let me say the right things to fool him. So he might be thinking, wow, she is amazing. She's perfect. And then he feels like he found his wife, and then he marry her. And after 2, 3 years, she divorced him and head back to the streets. All because she saw him as a come up. Here's the thing, fellas. Once you're a man that gained success before a wife, your main job is to protect your resources. That should be your main job. And in order to do that, if you're looking for a wife, you have to understand female nature. So it doesn't matter if you are dating with intent to marry or if you are just dating to have fun. The key thing is you have to understand women. If you got a mindset where you are just looking for the right woman, what's going to happen is you will come across a lot of women who are just saying the right things. And as men, you got to be able to see through a woman's bullshit. You got to be able to tell like when a woman is just pretending. This is why so many men like Ashton Hall ends up saving a bird. It happens every time. They're going to end up with some model because the model is saying the right things. She's coming off very feminine, and in their eyes, she's beautiful, she's young, she's everything they dreamt of. And whole time, that's just a woman who is after your bank account, bro. It's real. That's why, as men, we got to take our time when it comes to seeking a wife. Now, to be honest with you, if you don't find a wife in college, looking for a wife after you leave college, after you, let's say, you got a good job, you well deep in your career, you start gaining success, looking for a wife after that is very dangerous. It's very dangerous, bro. Because the only thing that you will attract, bro, look, you can't gain success then expect women to look past your success and focus on who you are. She doesn't care, bro. It's impossible for her to care. She doesn't know you. She never saw your come up, so she doesn't respect it. And a woman, one thing about a woman is she don't want to hear your come up stories. She don't want to hear your struggle stories. If she wasn't there with you, she don't care. That's the price a man has to pay if he's looking for a wife after he gains success. It's tough, man. But in his situation, if he's not dating for fun, for recreational purposes, he's out here strictly looking for his wife, good luck. Good luck. And he's pretty viral. So it's like, if he meets a woman, all she got to do is look him up. And once she look him up and see how viral he is, she's thinking money. And you expect a woman like that to look past all these viral videos, all this money that she thinks you got, and like you for you? It's too late, buddy. It's too late. And the sad part about it is, like, you can't really go back to, oh, you know what? Well, let me play it safe. Let me get with a chick that I knew from back in the day. That's not safe neither, because if a woman never liked you before the success, she wouldn't like you after the success. So if she's with you, if she gives you a chance, it's only because of your success. So as men, when it comes to finding a virtuous woman, especially after 30, you got to understand she's going to be rare. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying to find a virtuous woman after you gain success is going to be extremely rare. It's like being in a room with a bunch of hungry tigers with a big ass piece of steak in your hand and expecting the tigers to not attack you because they care about you. When it comes to a man having crumbs, the bird's gonna come, buddy. The bird's gonna come, buddy. They're gonna come. But that's why it's so important for a man to learn how to deal with women. If you're gonna go after success, you should also take the time out to understand women, because you got to be able to spot a bird a mile away. Because if you don't, you will be in big trouble. And the thing about women who are after your success, they're going to come at you in so many different ways, with so many different faces, in so many different uniforms. It's so easy for a man to be fooled. It's crazy. A woman will play the role, fam, down to a T. Look, all I'm saying is this, fellas. Be wise out here. When it comes to dating, take your time. Every date that you go on with a woman, you should try to learn something. Try to understand what that woman is about. And what you're going to learn and understand, that a lot of women are the same. Once you start understanding that concept, you're on the right track. Trust me. But fellas, be wise out here, man. Be wise out here, for real.